Thanks for tuning in to Stocks with Antonio. Hopefully, everyone had a good long weekend, but we got to get back to it. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the market's going to open and we got to look for opportunity. Now, it's going to be a short trading week, but we have some important reports that are going to be coming out. And Wednesday is going to be the FOMC minutes are going to be released. And that's going to be an important date because that's going to give us an idea. It's going to let investors know if we're going to be getting, rate cuts or not. It's going to kind of give us an insight. So we want to pay close attention to Wednesday. Another day that you want to pay close attention to, it's going to be Thursday. Thursday before the market opens, Walmart's going to be coming out with their earnings. Now, some of you that are watching this video might say, hey, why do I care about Walmart? I don't have Walmart in my portfolio. It's not a big deal to me. Well, it is a big deal. Walmart's a great stock. So if it's not a stock that if you don't have it in your portfolio, you may want to consider adding it at some point in time. But what we want to see in Walmart, what investors want to see is how consumers are doing. It's going to give us an idea how consumer spending is doing. And the reason we want to know that is that kind of lets us know how the economy is doing as well. So that's what Walmart's going to release is when their earnings is going to give us an insight. Hey, how's the American people doing when it comes to their spending? And that's important data. So you want to pay close attention to it. So circle it on your calendar if you haven't done so. Another important one is going to be Friday. We're going to get the PCE, and that's going to be assessing inflation. And that's also important data that we want to know how inflation's doing. So we're going to get a lot of reports this week, and that's also going to probably end after these reports come out, right? After this week, it's probably going to give us a good idea if the market's going to continue to pull back or we're going to start to recover. February has been a pretty rough month so far for the stock market. It's pulled back a lot. I'm sure a lot of you, when you look at your the stocks that you have, your portfolio, you see probably a lot of red. Now, February historically is usually a bad month for the stocks. Usually stocks pull back in February, but hopefully we start to see some recovery coming our way soon. And that's why we want to be looking for opportunities in the market. And a stock that I see opportunity right now is IREN and the data center, ticker symbol IREN. I think this stock right here has a good opportunity for upside. Right now, it's around the 200-day moving average at the $39.40, and that's where it's been consolidating, right? It's been pretty much at the $39.40. If you've been watching it, you've been seeing it there. Now, it's been having a hard time breaking through the $42 a share. It's gone up to 42, but it's been having a hard time breaking through and staying above it. So that's its resistance, that $42. Now, what you want to see if you're bullish, if you're buying this because you want it to go up, even if you're doing a call, right? The only way you don't want to see this break through that 42 if you have a put option on it. But if it breaks through the resistance of 42, its next price target is going to be $45 a share to 47. And if we could break through that, then it's going up to 50. That's my opinion. Now, everything that I share with you is my opinion. Nothing that I say is just a suggestion for you buy, hold, or sell, and understand that investing carries risk. But I do believe IREN's a good company to have in your portfolio. I do believe we're going to have some upside in the short term. I do currently have this stock in my portfolio, also with APLD. They're both in the data centers. I think they're both great options to have in your portfolio, and you want to keep an eye. Now, it doesn't mean I don't see it going any further down. It could, in the short term, continue to sell off, but I think right now at the current levels that it's at, it's an attractive price point to get in. So I'm adding shares. If you're wondering if I have a call option, I don't have a call option on it. I've just been buying shares of IREN. If you weren't in this one or you didn't know about it before earnings, which wasn't too long ago, this stock did go above $60 and its 72-week high was over $76. So you can see it's a volatile stock. This stock moves, and that's what you want if you're short-term trading. And when I say short-term, that just means you plan to buy this stock and sell it within 12 months. If you buy a stock and you sell it within 12 months, it's considered short-term trading. And I think this has some potential for us short-term traders. Now, I do long-term and I do short-term. I don't think this is a bad one long-term, but right now I'm more focused on a short-term, and I wanted to share these levels with you. If you think I earned it, please give me that thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps out a small channel like mine. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on IREN, and let me know your entry point if you don't mind. If you have this one in your portfolio, what was your entry point? I love to know people's entry point. This stock, believe it or not, um, at one point in time, it was under $10 a share. I didn't get it at that price point. I wish, but if you did get it under $10 a share, then you've had an amazing home run. And I love to read that story in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.